Guys, what's up? It is T-Bot Gaming here, as a highlight here, and today I'm going to be showing you how you can use OBS, currently here, for your screen recording. Now, before we get into that, you want to go into your Google, or whatever you have, you want to type in OBS, just type in OBS anywhere, and then you want to click on Get OBS Classic, or unless you want to do the studio, which I have no idea how to set up, sorry about that, but you want to click on OBS Classic unless you have Linux or this or OS X, but if you do have Windows, then this is the one for you. You want to click, after you've done this, you want to click run, so that's all running and everything, and here, this is what it will come up with. It won't have these sources down here, but I'll show you how to add them later. Now, you won't have this, as this is only re-recording, so don't worry if you don't have this. You want to go up here, you want to click settings. Then general is okay unless you want to set your language to different or somewhere, but leave these all at the bottom. Now you want to head over to encoding. You want to make sure you disable use CBR and make sure your quality balance is 10. As you can see, it's still there. It's endless. Make sure your quality balance is 10 after disabling this, because if I use CBR, see, it disables this. So you want to disable use CBR. And make sure your quality balance is 10, and make sure your max bit rate is between 2000 to 4000. This all depends on your internet, so if your internet isn't as good, then you want to be using this. If your internet isn't as good, I'd recommend using 2000, but if your internet's okay, you want to be using 3000 to 4000 or 2500. Everything else is here. Make sure your bit rate there is at 128. After doing that, you're going to apply. You're going to head over to broadcast settings. Now, yours will start like this on live stream mode. You want to change, if you're not live streaming, change this to file output only. And here, as you can see, if I browse, well, I've made a file called nan, so I know where everything is, and this is going to be my recording. This is basically where, when you end your recording by clicking a button, which I'll show you how to do later, this will send straight to here. You'll be able to do your thumbnails and everything, and upload it straight onto there. Make sure everything else is left the same, especially here, and after that is done, you want to click apply. You want to go over to video, and if you want to do 1080p, I suggest making this 1920 over 1080, but I'm not going to be doing that. If you don't want to be messing about with all that, I suggest you click monitor, making sure this will look like this on 30 FPS. As YouTube now takes 60 FPS, you can use 60. Make sure this is never the same unless you want to go downscale it, because your quality is not as going to be as good, because your computer is not as good. After that, you want to click apply again. You want to head over to audio. This will do your audio, so I'm going to leave my speakers, my Turtle Beach, and I'm going to leave my microphone on my Turtle Beach, which is exactly what I'm using now. But if you have a different thing like a Blue Snowball or anything like that, you can highlight that, you can tick that. Everything else you need to leave the same, and I click apply again. You want to over to hotkeys. This is optional, you don't have to do this. For stop recording, obviously I've got page down and end, which are right next to each other, and I know end's going to be stop recording, as end basically means stop recording. This is optional, but after you've done that, you want to click apply. Then you want to head over to advanced. After you got to advanced, you want to leave all of this on top, and then here it says very fast, ultra fast, super fast, very fast, faster, etc. You don't want anything under faster. If you have anything under faster, the quality is going to be really bad. So you want it over faster, depending on your computer specs. As mine's going to be very fast because I have fairly good computer specs. Leave your encoding profile to whatever it comes. It might come main or high. Mine was left on high. And make sure your keyframe interval is always on whatever the computer suggests it to be. Everything else is fine apart from down here where it says latency tuning factor. Make sure that's always on 20. After doing that, you want to apply, OK, and then you should be good to go. As you see here, I have these here. Now this here, edit scene, will be blanked out and you cannot click it like this. This is because you don't have any sources. To add a source, you want to right click, add, and then add whatever you would like to capture. As you can see, I'm using monitor capture at the moment, and I have these two just in case I just want to capture my game on my window. So whatever you want to capture, you can put in here, as I'm using monitor only at the moment. So, and then after you've done that, you click it, okay, you set everything here, and then you should be good to go on that. I hope you guys did enjoy the video on how to set up OBS tutorial. I will be doing computer gaming videos a lot more often now. I hope you guys did enjoy, and I hope to see you guys in the next video. So, see you guys later. Goodbye.